Hello everyone. About 5 years ago, I made the first video on how to start an ice block business in Nigeria. Today, I'm bringing you the step-by-step guide to starting an ice block business in Nigeria because things have changed. That video I did then is still very relevant and I want you to check it out. It contains details of how to start ice block business in Nigeria. This video I'm making today is a refresher for you to know the step-by-step guide to starting an ice block business in Nigeria. Welcome to Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun TV. Today we are diving into the exciting world of the ice block business in Nigeria. If you are looking to start your own ice block business, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll provide you with a comprehensive step-by-step guide from initial investments to starting up and running a successful ice block business in Nigeria. Let's get started. I have made more than 20 videos on the different parts or aspects of the ice block business in Nigeria. Check the ice block playlist on my channel if you have any question or anything you want me to do for you regarding the success of this ice block business of yours. All you need to do is to request it in the comment section of this video and I will schedule a WhatsApp call to explain it to you or send what you need to you. Leave your WhatsApp number with your request and I will contact you directly. I am very passionate about the ice block business because it's a business I have done, I am into, and I know a lot about. In this video, please be patient with me for a few minutes to learn the step-by-step guide to starting an ice block business in Nigeria. This is Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun TV. If you're a first timer on this channel, welcome. And please subscribe and share this video. Old timers, my greatest people, I thank you for standing by and for making use of the information I give. And I thank you for your success and the stories I hear. I thank you again and again. Now, the first step in starting a profitable ice block business in Nigeria is market research. The first step in starting any business is conducting thorough market research. Understand the demand for ice blocks in your area. Identify your potential customers, such as beverage sellers, fishermen, and households, such as people traveling and their car parks, so that people that are moving in crowded places and because of the transfer from here to here, movement from here to here, because of the day's work, there's a large crowd of people, they need to take something cold. You have to assess your competition and determine what makes your success unique. Step number 2 is that you have to now create a detailed business plan. Outline your business goals, target market, marketing strategies, and financial projections. A well-structured business plan will guide you through the setup process and attract potential investors. Step number 3 is initial investment. Starting an ice block business requires an initial investment. You need to budget for the cost of an ice block machine, generators, water supply, packaging materials, and other essentials. Research different ice block machines and choose one that suits your budget and production capacity needs. I have people that can supply you with the ice block machine of different brands based on your budget. I have people that can sell you inverter, that can install inverter, sell it to you, buy it on your behalf, install it, and make everything work. Then you will need storage, not just the ice block machine, you need storage. Storage means a freezer, the commercial freezer that is sold in town. You go and get the freezer. So when you harvest from your ice block machine, you put in the freezer while you put another water in the ice block machine. Number 4th step is location and setup. Choose a strategic location for your ice block business. Ensure it's easily accessible to your target market and has a reliable water supply. Set up your workspace, install the ice block machine, and arrange for a steady supply of clean water. Make sure you have adequate storage space for the ice blocks. Step number 5 is licensing and registration. Most times this is not needed, but if you want to go ahead and register with CAC, with all the other registering body, you can go ahead. Then step number 6 is production process. Now, before I go on, I need to let you know that this is Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun TV. And if you're a first timer on this channel, I welcome you and I plead with you to subscribe and to share this video. Old timers, you are my greatest people. I thank you again and again. So I told you that the sixth process is the production process. Now, let's move on to the production process. Ensure your ice block machine is well maintained and follow the manufacturer's guidelines for operation. Use clean filtered water to produce high quality ice blocks. Regularly check the machine for any issues and keep it in optimal condition. I need to say this, that if your machine has problem, you will almost you will almost be tired, especially if the machine constantly has issues. So that is why you have to take good care of the machine and check here and there every time. Step number 7 in starting a good ice block business is packaging and storage. Proper packaging and storage are crucial to maintaining the quality of your ice blocks. Use durable and food-grade packaging materials. Store the ice blocks in a cool, shaded area to prevent melting. Invest in insulated containers for transportation. Step number 8 is marketing and sales. Effective marketing strategies will help you reach your target customers. Create an online presence through social media platforms and a website. Offer promotions and discounts to attract new customers. Network with local businesses and establish partnerships to boost sales. Step number 9 is financial management of the ice block business setup. Keep track of your finances meticulously. Monitor your income and expenses and set aside funds for reinvestment. Proper financial management will ensure the sustainability and growth of your ice block business. Step number 10 in starting a good ice block business is customer service. I'm telling you, everywhere I've gone for businesses, I have always maintained a good relationship with the customers. I lecture in the university, but some of the customers, when I started, they didn't know I'm a lecturer. So I supply eggs and I supply ice block on the campus. There's a particular woman I used to supply, I would take it to them, I would get to the place and then take it to them and then drop it. The day the woman knew I was a lecturer was the day one of my students in my department was with her. The student used to live with her. And then the student told her, my lecturer. The woman was like, what? She was surprised. So she came to collect, this time she came to collect the ice block for me. She met me on the way. So I told her, no, leave it. Because of the way I do my customer service, I get there, I greet them, how are you, everything, and it flows. You drop the lecturer something that, I'm a lecturer, drop down when you come to business. So don't carry, if you carry it on your head, you will not be able to do business with the people. So you come to their level. They do some things, I overlook it. When initially the woman knew me, got to know I'm a staff, but she didn't know I'm a lecturer. When she got to know I'm a lecturer, she was like, she was like almost shaking. I said, no, don't shake. I deliver a service to you and I get my products. So I sell eggs to them. I sell ice block to them. So as I'm going to the school in the morning, I take them in the boot of my car and then I go straight to them. I drop it and then I go to my office and I go for my lectures and go to do my research, attending to my students and school activities. When I'm going home, I go back, collect my money, collect my crate for the eggs, empty crate, and I go home. So it doesn't disturb anything that I'm doing. So prioritize customer service, prioritize excellent customer service, respond promptly to customer inquiries, deliver quality products on time, and address any complaints professionally. Satisfied customers will become loyal patrons and refer other businesses to others. They will refer your business to others. I've gone to a car park. The place is called Maraba in Ilorin. If you know Ilorin from post office, get to Malaba before you start going towards Zongo or the ShopRite axis, the Fatty Road. I entered the place. I just said, I have ice block to sell. They say, bring 2. I gave her 2. I gave her 3. Say, then she told, iya, lagbada, ice block today, who that guy, who that old lady that. That was how they started calling me. This one called me, this one called me, this one said, this one called me, this one. So they told themselves, and I finished selling everything. The 40 pieces of ice block I went with. There was a particular woman, even that day, she thought I still have ice block in the boot and I didn't want to sell to her. She was pleading until when I opened the boot, that was when she believed that I had no other ice block in the boot. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to starting an ice block business in Nigeria. With dedication and careful planning, you can build a successful and profitable ice block business. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun TV for more business tips and insights. Thank you for watching and best of luck with your ice block business. Go ahead and watch this next video showing on your screen now from my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.